60 minutes of hard-nosed physical football. Am I right, man?
Mike Logan on Trib Live Radio, Trib Total Media. See what's next. The Mike Logan Show is brought to you by Social Status, Power, Prestige, Prosperity. Online at socialstatuspgh.com. And by Frank Walker Law, Criminal Defense and Injury Lawyer. Online at frankwalkerlaw.com.
The Mike Logan Show is also brought to you by WHOLEY'S Alaskan Grill.
It's the Mike Logan Show here on Trib Live Radio. Ken Laird, Guy Junker, and, of course, McKee Sport, a.k.a. Mifflin Mike. His two former teams colliding this week. Steelers 17 and the Jags 9, Mike. How pretty, how ugly was it?
Well, a win is a win. And if you're in Pittsburgh right now after last week's debacle to Tampa Bay, then you'll take it. So we'll just put that one in the W column. But when you play against a winless team and you just come out barely surviving, there's still work to be done. So there's reason to celebrate, but you still have work to be done.
I'm concerned about, Mike's right. You take that win, and I think the Tampa game is going to wind up hanging over their head all year as one they wish they had. When it's Thanksgiving and they're a game up, and it's mid-December and they're a game down, you say, if they'd have won that Tampa game, but I'm disappointed in this offense. The defense has been kind of hot and cold, and we all expected them to struggle a little bit with the youth on there and then with the three starters getting hurt. But this offense against that defense, and they get one touchdown the whole game, I think it's a concern moving forward. They're going to play a much tougher defense next Sunday in Cleveland.
Yeah, they had 5 punts, a sack fumble, of course, in the red zone. They were 1 of 3 in the red zone scoring touchdowns. They did grind it out late, Mike. Did you come away thinking, well, there's some silver lining here? At least they were able to take the football with 4 minutes to go and never give it back.
Yeah, I thought that was awesome, but up until that point, I thought offensively, there's some problems within this offense. You have too many playmakers on this offense for them not to be excel. When you're talking about a quarterback with the abilities of a Ben Roethlisberger, you have, I think, the best receiver in the NFL in Antonio Brown. If he minuses the first down celebrations and touchdown celebrations, you have a running back who is able to grind the ball for 4 quarters up the middle, inside, and then go out and be able to play in a receiver slot position. And you come away with 1 touchdown against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Is it coaching? Is there a disconnect between play calling and quarterback? What is the true core issues that this offense is having right now? And I think that's very disturbing to me, but I was happy to see them be able to get the ball and say, okay, we can complete this game and run out of Jacksonville with a win.
I just don't think the receivers beyond Antonio are good enough. I don't know, Junks, if you agree or disagree, but this is a Jacksonville secondary ripe for the picking. I understand why Todd Haley would want to throw it in the red zone. That is so appealing down there to just carve them up the way Phillip Rivers did last week, but they didn't get the job done. Ben took a lot of coverage sacks. They weren't getting open. That's my initial take. Yeah,
I can see that. I think Justin Brown hung on to 1 or 2 balls yesterday that we've kind of wondered about his hands a little bit. Lance Moore wants to get back in the game. He kind of lost his job because of an injury, and then he pulls that stunt spike in the ball on a first down play. I don't think this is a particular strength there, but you still have Heath Miller, and you still have Antonio Brown, and you still have Le'Veon Bell. That's 3 pretty good targets in the red zone to me. If the receivers are going to cause them problems, it's going to be more out in the middle of the field.